since y'all done seen my ass. Come on in here, but no better time than now to show my face after not y'all not seeing me. A lot has happened in my life. I got my own place now. A lot going on, y'all. I done moved to another place on the island. A lot has happened in my life for the better. I've been awakened and enlightened to a lot of things around me. My life is doing magnificent. I just want to talk to y'all real quick about what's going on for real. And how, I don't know what the feds is. Y'all seeing how long it's taking them to get my shit together. I don't know what the fuck them motherfuckers over there doing. But some shit did come out in this Diddy trial, okay? This nigga was over there at orphanages in Kazakhstan or wherever the fuck he was. Okay? That nigga was over there overseas in orphanages. That came out in the trial. What the fuck you doing over there? My thing is, why didn't y'all dig further into this? Like, there's so many levels to this shit that you can tell that they are covering shit up for sex trafficking children. This whole thing was a cover up to something else. Okay? And I'm just like, I'm not surprised. Never ever trust the feds, bro. I don't. They taking forever fixing my shit, because when my shit come out, everybody going to fuck down, okay? Everybody's going to fuck down when this shit blow. Hiroshima dread when this shit blow up. Matter of fact, a Japanese volcano just erupted again today. It's been raining in New York like crazy ever since they called the jury for deliberation yesterday. And they were saying they was stuck, they was hung on the RICO charges. It's in there ever since, because we knew it was. I knew when I told y'all in my last video that there's I could say about the Diddy trial that I'm not gonna say, because I knew this whole thing was a motherfucking play. My vision that I had about the heads rolling on the ground, I'm understanding more and more as time goes on. This is what they was trying to blind me to in my third eye. Peace to you, Sister Darlene. How you doing, baby? I love you. Thank you for coming through. This not gonna be too long. I'm in my new place. I've been here for a month now. I moved in a month ago. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. I moved in a month ago. I'm just chilling, but I'm understanding more and more why things are going the way they're going. Things are being strategically placed for a reason to get to this final conclusion of this boom. That's what happened. It's Independence Day on steroids. There's a whole bunch of shit that's gonna happen back after back after back. This is happening already. Okay? But I want to talk about this Diddy shit. This shit not over. This nigga has to answer for Kim Porter. He has to answer for Tupac. He has to answer for all these children. That's what I was talking to before you came in. When this Diddy trial was going on, during the cross-examinations and shit, it came out that this nigga was over in Kazakhstan somewhere in an orphanage. What are you doing? And one of the kids had came out and said, yeah, he was supposed to adopt me, but he never did. It was a little boy. What's good, Sister Angela? He was a little boy that came out and said, yeah, he's supposed to adopt me, but he never did. He had been over there in orphanages. What are you doing over there in them orphanages with them children overseas? If you want to make a difference and adopt children, why aren't you adopting children in America of your race? Why are they over there looking for little kids? That came out in the Diddy trial. They was over there, right? So this shit is building up to something else. This shit not over. And all the motherfuckers that celebrating, when even in the trial, the shit that he was doing to them girls was atrocious. And they wasn't even talking about the real shit. And then I seen people talk on Facebook talk about all these entertainers and athletes. This is what they do on a regular. It's a sex ring. This ain't nothing normal about this shit. Ain't nothing right. They use Diddy What they did was, this is what the feds did, because there's a whole bunch of politicians and people that's involved in this shit too. They used Diddy to make it seem like, hey, ain't nothing really going on over here. It ain't really what you think it is. They just some freaky ass celebrities. They just doing freaky stuff. And then they not even telling the whole story. It was like, it was a cover up. It was like a delay. They're delaying something. They're trying to delay an inevitable. They're not even talking about the real shit that's going on. And what is sad about it is, they have evidence of this motherfucker trying to blow up Kid Cudi's car. He was literally there in his bad boy Cadillac Escalade in Kid Cudi's neighborhood while all the shit was being blown up. They had his license plate number. They traced it back to bad boy. He did that shit. He blew that man's car up. His shit was there. He kidnapped that lady. Like, this nigga obviously paid off the jury. I don't see this shit that Rico was proven. When Clark up there and told, yeah, he kidnapped me. His stuff came and took me in Bad Boy Records. Wouldn't let me leave. Made me take a lie detector test about some stolen jewelry. Kidnapped her, took her to Kid Cudi's house, the blow up the man shit. What do y'all mean this nigga is not guilty of a RICO? He used his staff. He had his staff setting up freak offs. His staff was a drug mule. He had doctors on his payroll writing prescriptions. Illegally. Writing prescriptions and putting them in false names. Frank Black. What y'all mean it's not a motherfucking RICO? You know, I'm hoping to come back. My phone started ringing. All it is the scam likely. Every time I'm listening to something, or when I wake up, when it be like early hours in the morning, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, I get these scam likely calls. But my phone is usually on do not disturb, or I got it on silent so I don't hear it while I'm sleeping. Or if I'm in an important conversation like now, they'll call. I ain't nothing but down bad Badu's ugly, raggedy, and looking ass. Walking around here looking like Bob from Beetlejuice with that shit on top of your head. You got a whole turd on top of your head, Badu. You down bad completely, bitch. You're trying to make it a trend, trying to act like you ain't fucked up. We see you out here. You acting like people don't see you fucked up. We see you out here fucked up with that turd on top of your head, bitch. You still harassing me with this. Then they got a motherfucker following me around my new neighborhood. These motherfuckers is following me. Like, I don't take my phone nowhere with me now because checking me on my fucking phone. I don't go nowhere with my phone. But bitch, you next, and you will be the reason why the industry really fall down, because you gonna connect the dots to Jay-Z, to Diddy, to everybody, bitch. They all mad at you. That's why ain't nobody fucking with you. And quiet as it kept, you think that you done made your own fucking, because I know the dumb bitch in here, she don't do nothing but harass me. The bitch is obsessed. Okay, she mad because I busted her out, and then all that magic they did on me did not fucking work. None of it is working. They didn't spend millions and millions of dollars to come and give me. They ain't came and did shit yet. Their practitioners is dying. A whole fucking graveyard in Tennessee that caught on fire because that's where one of y'all main practitioners is, or was. Is the motherfucker dead? That cemetery from doing all that graveyard dirt magic and caught on fire in Tennessee. The fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell, Beyonce? Meanwhile, Beyonce's dumb ass. Look, I done made a motherfucking video like days before Beyonce was hanging from that motherfucking fake ass car. And notice that the reader's talking about a bad accident car accident finna happen, right? A bad car accident is about to happen to these motherfucking Coven members, right? So I made a post a few days before that bitch was dangling from her car in Houston, Texas. Remember, I blew that dust, right? I blew dust in Texas and I blew it in Drea, right? First I blew it in Drea, but then a little while ago I blew it on Texas because I gave them all the same work. So the dust was following Beyonce in Chicago. They had a bad dust storm they never had when she had her her when Beyonce had her concert in Soldier Field and it started to flood out and a dust storm came and they was like, ain't no motherfucking dust storm ever came to Chicago. Yeah, and Beyonce was yeah, Dread did. Just like Dria's ass over there getting that word. Anyway, dust is every fucking where right now. Anyway, dust is in Texas right now. Ever since it was in Texas when Beyonce's car was sitting sideways. Okay? Now, let me tell y'all something real quick. On Facebook, I made a post and I told them, all y'all in the grave. This was like days before all this shit started happening and she almost died hanging up there like that. I said, the down bad coven is on their way to the grave. And then the next day, the cemetery caught on fire. And then the next day, Beyonce's ass hanging on for dear life. Talk about 16 carriages. Yeah, bitch, you gonna need a carriage of horses taking you to your grave site in a minute, bitch. You, Jay-Z, all y'all, Badu, Diddy, all y'all about to die. The vision I had of y'all being fucked up in that courthouse is for a reason. And I know what it is. It's getting clearer and clearer to me every day. All y'all still in trouble. Diddy not done with court. Diddy not done with court. Diddy not done. Cause Badu taking all y'all down with her dumb ass. Looking like Bob from Beetlejuice. That little nigga. She looked like Mindy Doodoo. Not Cindy Lou Who. She looked like Mindy Doodoo with that little turd on top of her head. And she trying to make that shit. Yeah, holding on for dear life, sister. She was holding on for dear life. Okay? Trying to smile and act like everything was okay. Bitch, no. Y'all finna die. All y'all about to die for what y'all did. Y'all been sacrificing kids. The kids been telling on y'all. The kids been telling. Not only the kids, but Jay Dilla been telling on Badu and all them over. Everybody that they done sacrificed over the years been coming out and telling. They telling. This bitch Badu talking about The Alchemist is her favorite producer. I thought Jay Dilla was. What happened? You done juiced him up? This is what I was saying before I lost my train of thought and started going in. This dumb bitch, she done went and made her own record label called Control Freak now after all these years, right? Because the cycle is complete. So now she got to start doing shit on her own. But guess what? She's not even the distro for her music. The Alchemist is her distro. That means this bitch is still a slave to a Jew, the Alchemist. She thought she done got free. She done gave her freedom to Alchemist. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the play. I was like, first of all, I was mad because I was like, man, The Alchemist is my favorite producer, but I didn't see what happened. The Alchemist is finna get rich off of this bitch. Okay? That's what it was. Well, not for long, because the bitch is on her way to jail and then on her way to hell. If she don't kill herself first, because a lot of these readers were saying this Pisces bitch is about to, she crazy, she got all these knives. She got these diabolical thoughts. And I told y'all she likes to stab motherfuckers. Look what she did to Jay Dilla. She stabbed that nigga, didn't she? Okay? She is diabolical. The bitch is crazy. Now, she's gonna be the reason why all these motherfuckers go down. It's gonna be her. She's gonna be the reason why they all go. It's gonna be you. I know it. I know it is. I know it is. Because all y'all was in court and it was heads everywhere. All y'all was in court. I know it wasn't just spiritual court because I wasn't in my man body. I was in this body. I wasn't in my soul. I was in this body, and my wife was pregnant as fuck. And you motherfuckers, the police, everybody was running around the court. My wife was chasing bitches around the motherfucking court. And when I walked into the threshold of the door, I looked. My wife running, chasing you motherfuckers, and this multiple heads rolling on the ground. As soon as I walked in the threshold of the courtroom, and it's police running too, sheriffs running. That's real. That's real. That's finna happen. I thought it was gonna be now because that motherfucker got arrested first. All y'all finna go down together because this is a ring. This is a cult. This is y'all secret Masonic order that's about to be judged by God in the public very, very soon. Here comes the boom. It is not a coincidence that it was raining there when they came and they told y'all that they only got a partial verdict and it started raining hard as fuck and it just now stopped today. Over there. Hashtag 337 in the chat. All these mother, and then Quintita just posted a GoFundMe last night for her daughter. Cause she gave her daughter, they broke and they fucked up. They thought I wasn't gonna have these motherfuckers in a chokehold like this. I got them all in a chokehold. Quintita, that's the calling card, bitch. When you go down, and then but you and Badu is interchangeable. Y'all both Ursula. And I kept saying, when this bitch die, y'all gonna see the great mother. That's the message that the great mother has arrived. But it's so crazy because my wife is so anxious to pop out and show that the bees is everywhere still. They all over New York. The bees is everywhere, stinging everybody. It's killer bees down in Alabama right now. There's killer bees down there right now. She mad as fuck. My wife mad because y'all playing. Y'all playing. I'm talking to the feds too. All y'all playing. What's good, Jay? Yeah, the woo. The woo. The great mother whooping that Hilton is in this bitch. Very, very soon. And she's really here, though. Like, it's not even, like, I can't explain it, y'all. She already here. She's just waiting for the moment to show herself. She's waiting. I didn't did all the work because what they was doing was to, like, on top of the magic my wife did to make herself invisible, they put magic on top of that to cloak her. I took that shit off. It was a lot of spiritual work I had to do. A whole bunch. To take the veil off of my wife. Meanwhile, she was taking the veil off of me at the same time. The veil that bitch Badu put over my third eye to make me think that she was my wife in the spiritual realm. So she can come and sneak in and try and destiny swap. Between time, the whole time, she was being set up. All of this was on purpose to trap these motherfuckers. They thought they was getting over the whole time. The whole time they was getting over on themselves. That's why they kept trying to keep me asleep. And y'all see me in the sky in them pictures, and my eyes always closed because I was asleep. But the coldest part about everything is I was still getting busy in my sleep. I was fucking shit up sleep. Okay? I was asleep, blindfolded, getting with them still. Yeah, they in the biggest trap. And they can't get out, and they mad, and they're frustrated, and they're scared. Jay-Z just lost his lawsuit to Tony Busby for defamation of character. What that tell you? And that's over the 13-year-old that came out and said that him and Diddy had raped her at the VMAs. And remember they tried to say that she said, oh, she that never happened. She said, I never said that it didn't happen. I'm just dropping charges because these motherfuckers is harassing me. They showing up at my mom's job. They showing up fucking with my dad. They at my house. They doing, and then it come out that Desiree Perez, Rock Nation's, Jay-Z's right-hand bitch, is doing the same thing that happened to the 13-year-old who filed charges or who filed a lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy. Desiree Perez's daughter is going through the girl going, the 13-year-old was going through with the harassment from Rock Nation. The judge just threw out the lawsuit that said that that Jay-Z filed against Tony Busby and the accuser, the 13-year-old at the time. The judge threw out the lawsuit and said this is not defamation. What that tell you? That mean that what the little girl was saying was true. Well, she 30-something now, but at the time she was 13. Then what she was saying was true. She just said she wants y'all to stop fucking with her because she got scared. Y'all intimidated her, like I said. Y'all went and y'all intimidated her. Y'all did that shit. Y'all raped that little girl. That little autistic girl, y'all raped her. She got scared and said, okay, I'll drop the charges, but I'm not saying y'all didn't do it. And now the judge threw that defamation case that Jay-Z tried to get like $50 million from Tony Busby. The judge threw that shit out for defamation. What that tell you? And then Tony Busby came back and said he finna sue Jay-Z for that lawsuit he put on him. He about to win that shit. So Jay-Z, you already broke, nigga. You're cash poor. You don't have enough money to pay your day-to-day bills. All this shit is coming out about Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's why Beyonce on her second tour in less than a year, and she about to go on a tour right after this one, and the bitch almost dying on tour. At the beginning of the tour, she almost got punched in the face by the robot. The robot arm almost took her fucking head off. Then a couple days ago, she almost fell the fuck out the fucking car. It's always fights over there. The dust storm is down there blowing that shit up. It's always storming. These motherfuckers is going down. Diddy is going to be back in court before you know it, before he can even get the fuck out of jail again. He's going to be back in court, facing more charges for human sacrifice. We finna get into it with these child sacrifices. Why was you over Kazakhstan or wherever they said during the Diddy trial? Why was you over there at an orphanage looking to adopt overseas children? Diddy, that came out in the trial. People they like to glaze over shit. Like, there's some shit that came out in that trial. You gonna pay for what you did to Tupac. You gonna pay for what you did to Kim Porter. You gonna pay for everything you did to all your artists. Then he in there praying, thanking God when they said not guilty on those 2 counts, and 3 counts was not guilty, and the 2 counts of prostitution is what they called him guilty on. Each charge is 10 years. That's 10-year max. So the 2 charges he got guilty for, that's the maximum is 10 years for each of them charges. So that's at the max he can do 20 years. They saying possibly he gonna do 5. Motherfuckers saying they trying to get him to bail out so he can spend a little bit of time with his family. It's supposed to be a court hearing at 1 o'clock today. Well, it's 8 o'clock a.m. Hawaii time. I just woke up. That's why my hair looked like this. I just got out of bed because the chickens was going off. Like, what the? So I got up. Yeah, hit their ass up. So I got up to see what the fuck was going on online. And they saying this nigga done beat the Rico. The Frico. They said it's a Frico, not a Rico. I was like, they proved the Rico in the trial. He done bucked the jury. And they over there talking about they was hung yesterday. It was a hung jury yesterday, and they couldn't move. Not guilty. Something's not right in the milk. The motherfuckers need to be investigated, but it's too late. It's about to happen. This case we're about to do is finna take all y'all down, cause it's the whole coven. All y'all was acting like some of y'all was beefing. Meanwhile, y'all working together to take down the great mother and great father. All y'all going down. All y'all, and it's gonna watch. It's gonna be through this Badu shit. Watch, cause there's a paper trail. There's a paper trail, bitch. And you know, if I got receipts of what Badu did, if Whiskey got receipts, what you think the feds got? But I'm so sick. I'm tired of the feds. After I seen what happened with the Diddy trial, and they came out when he was over there in the orphanages, and y'all couldn't add more charges. Y'all couldn't do nothing. Y'all ain't did nothing unless y'all about to build another case on some shit he was doing with kids. I ain't got nothing to say with the Fed. I ain't got nothing but hot smoke for y'all. And how long y'all took to take down my family. And y'all got all this motherfucking evidence on my family and Badu. If I got evidence on them, I know y'all got more than what I got. Because this bitch been fucking with my phone for the last month. I'm surprised I can go live. I only think I can go live is so they can throw magic on me while I'm on live. But there's a mirror. I keep telling these motherfuckers, I am the mirror. Look, there's curtains on my window, and the sun is shining so bright still. And there's curtains on my window. That show you how powerful and strong I am. If the sun is still following me around everywhere. That show you what's about to happen. Well, what's happening already. The readers is telling y'all that. And you look on the news and y'all see y'all fucked up shit happening. Badu over here walking around like a rag doll. She looked like the Cynthia doll from Rugrats. What the fuck going on? That don't scream. You look at that bitch, that don't scream drug addict, HIV, like something wrong with me. That's what that shit look like. That look like demon possession all the way. That look like that bitch all the way gone. Motherfucker saying, oh, she's just eccentric. Would they be like, she's eccentric like that? This is a statement she making. What? What's she making? Crackhead, homeless crackhead statement? What the fuck is this? What kind of statement? What's good? What's good, Ray? What kind of statement is she making? Walking around looking like a crackhead. She look horrible. Badu look like she done aged 10 years and 3 days. What is y'all talking about? And then her dumbass fans don't realize. And then I saw Badu touching somebody's hair in one of her interviews. I was like, oh shit, she trying to take somebody's youth because Badu's hair's falling out. So I seen her in this interview, like touching this lady's hair. She had long, pretty hair. This black lady, she had long, pretty hair. She's over there. She had a concert or something in Dallas around Juneteenth, and then like she had a meet and greet backstage. Y'all gotta stop going to these meet and greets where a celebrity let you touch all over you. Because when you are at celebrity status, or if you're just a powerful spiritual being, you always put up your boundaries, and you don't want everybody touching you. It's a red flag if you want everybody touching you, because you are vamping. You are stealing energy from people around you because there's something wrong with you. You need their healing. She always had these meet and greets and everybody always touching her. Or she touching them. You always have to have a boundary of protection, and not everybody can touch you. You should not want that at all when you're powerful. You don't attaching shit to you. Meanwhile, this bitch Badu is attaching shit to them. Never let a witch touch your hair. Never let a witch touch your hair. Was touching that lady's hair. Badu was touching that lady's hair, going like this. She touched each side. I said, that's because she going bald. She trying to take the vitality of this lady's hair. She has thick, strong black hair. Meanwhile, Badu look like an old hag, running around here looking like an old hag. Looking like an old hag. And this lady, you like, oh, y'all be so y'all that glamour magic they be doing over people. They be, oh, it's my dude. That means you can touch me too. No, don't let her do that. She's stealing from you. She's stealing from you. She's stealing your energy. She's attaching demonic spirits to you to keep her alive. These motherfuckers got HIV, AIDS. The Diddy trial teach you nothing about these crackhead celebrities? They're crackheads. They fuck any and everything. They don't like using condoms. They have HIV, AIDS. All of them do. They just be using PrEP. You can't sue me over that. I wish you motherfuckers would, because all you motherfuckers gonna have to take a test. A mass testing. Everybody need to take a test. I'm gonna prove myself. All you motherfuckers need to take a test. I can't wait for this trial to start. I can't wait. I can't wait. All y'all going down. Because y'all was working together. I keep telling y'all, it's a conglomerate of witches. And they're all celebrities and high-ranking sorcerers from all over the world. Then got the little minions on YouTube that be trying to throw magic, and they get fucked up every time they try. I don't even know why they... These motherfuckers that's throwing magic on me on YouTube, they are and Jay-Z and Beyonce and Diddy. Imagine what's going on with these little ass YouTubers. Quintita over there making fucking GoFundMe's because she can't afford it. Yeah, it's a real Rico coming. This was a cover-up. I understand my vision now. These motherfuckers is finna go down together in front of God. It's gonna be a one-man band. And then y'all gonna see how deep it is when y'all gonna see how it's motherfuckers on YouTube that was working with these motherfuckers too. It's YouTubers that was working with these. It's karmic readers that was working with these motherfuckers too. It's people in the so-called spiritual conscious community that signed up for this shit too. They all going down. They're still having meetings, and they fighting each other at the meetings because they done fucked up. They thought they had a G. They thought they had me. They fucked up about it. And like I said, I blew that dust on Drea. What happened? All them power lines came down in Las Vegas. What happened? Bitch about to get a divorce. She on her Facebook page every day throwing subliminals at her soon-to-be ex-husband, and he on his Facebook page throwing subliminals at her. It's over there, and she don't like to talk about it. Drea don't like to talk about what's going on in her life because she said, I always say I'm the reason why I did it. Bitch, because it's true. You better go watch that prayer I did over you when I did that, when I blew that dust into your life. I said total destruction, dismay, desolation across the board, bitch. Everything in your life destroyed. What happened to y'all business? Y'all done had 3 businesses in the last 2 years and all of them failed. Your marriage has failed once again because this is the second time y'all about to get a divorce. The dust is blowing through your life literally. All over Vegas. The dust that came and fucked up everything. The wind took down all the power lines down Fremont. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna have power for weeks over there. Them power lines split in half. That's how angry I was. Blew that dust down in that bitch, and the dust is over there in Texas too, with down bad Badu. Meanwhile, in Japan, where they was at over there in Japan, the motherfucking volcano just erupted again today. And it's been over 500 earthquakes ever since the bitch been in Japan. It's been a bumpy ride, bitch. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I think I'm turning Japanese. I'm not playing with these people. None of them. Y'all in trouble. Big trouble. And then we was talking about Sister Ray. Remember we talk about you motherfuckers finna get deported? Tell me why Trump over there talk about, I don't care if you was born in America, if you're a bad person, I'm sending you gotta go somewhere. He said this is let me tell you something. Oh, the Trump. Let me tell y'all something about the Trumpers. Guess what Trump said? Guess what Trump said yesterday? What's good? What's good? What's good, brother D-Star? Listen, guess what Trump said yesterday? He said he don't give a fuck if you was born in America. If you're a bad person, you got to go. That's what he said yesterday. And then the Ayatollah over there then put a fatwa. Is it called a fatwa? Where they declared Netanyahu and Trump enemies to God, and that if you're a Muslim, no matter where you at in the world, when you see Trump, kill him. That's a straight order from God. That's what the Muslims is on deck. But I told y'all the military gonna kill Trump. The military gonna kill Trump's ass, but the Ayatollah didn't tell the motherfuckers Trump is on the kill list. It's time to get rid of Trump. That's what he told him. He said if you a Muslim anywhere in the world, it's time to kill his ass. Him and Bibi Netanyahu. It's time for them to go. Okay, it's time for them. Bye. I told y'all, but the military gonna kill. Everybody want to kill Trump. You know how many people is signing up to kill Trump just in America? There's motherfuckers everywhere that want to kill Trump, bro. They getting caught left and right. Talk about killing Trump all over America. It was a black dude the other day. I forget. I think it was last month because it's been a while since I talked to y'all. This black dude, he got arrested for saying he wanted to kill Trump. Listen. And he was serious too. It's people plotting on Trump right now. Trump don't even know about. I'm telling y'all, the military gonna kill Trump. He doing way too much. He just and you know what's about to trigger this to go even harder? When he said that he don't care if you're an American, if you're a bad person, he finna deport your ass to somewhere, probably El Salvador. This nigga over there making an alligator Alcatraz. And remember that operation they did to start World War III was called Operation Midnight Hammer. What the motherfuckers did was they incorporated Midnight Ravers and The Hammer by Peter Tosh and Bob Marley. Remember, because I was using the hammer. Even when you go and look at one of Peter Tosh's album covers, and he said "No more nuclear war," and he got his hands out like that. All these motherfuckers are stealing my energy, bro, and writing off the shit and trying to stop shit. They're trying to use me against me, bro, just like the Covens did. Do they not know how bad that's gonna backfire on their ass? They call it Operation Midnight Hammer with the Midnight Ravers and the fucking hammer, because the hammer song I used by Peter Tosh, okay, to do work. So they still writing off my energy. I go look, motherfucking Badu got on a shirt that said "Study yourself." Who says? Didn't I tell y'all to study yourself and don't worry about all these other motherfuckers? And then on Facebook, I be posting shit like "Love Is," and then like the tour that she's about to go on that's not gonna be successful. Remember last year in August, I made a video called "Tour Buses and Handcuffs." She finna go on tour with the Alchemist. I said no more tours. She about to go on her tour since that one tour she went on in 2023 before I went to jail. She going on another tour with the Alchemist called "Love Is," and I believe that started in August too. She trying to mock me because last August I made a video called "Tour Buses and Handcuffs" on this page, not my Doxy page, but this. Yeah, y'all seen that Alchemist? Listen, the same month I told her no more tours, and I said "Tour Buses and Handcuffs." It's the same month she's going on tour in August. And that's the same month I went to jail and she was over there celebrating me in jail, right? When I went to jail in August, she going on tour in August, and then last year August I made a I made a video called "Tour Buses in Handcuffs." Bitch, you on your way to jail. This tour is not gonna be successful. This shit is not gonna be successful. And the reader keeps saying 888. That's the 888. The August that I went to jail in 2023. 2024 I made a video called in August 2024 I made a video called "Tour Buses and Handcuffs." And I said no more tours. And now she's going on tour in August 2025 with The Alchemist. My favorite producer, not hers. Hers was Jay Dilla. I don't know. She just came out of some nowhere talking about that's her favorite producer. Didn't even know he's from Beverly Hills. Okay. Then, what was the other part of this shit, man? It's some other shit. Yeah, she called it Love Is. Love is what, bitch? And then she spelled it L-U-V. Ain't no love in you. You that false light. You that... The fuck... Leave me and my energy the fuck alone. This is what they do. They steal your shit and then try and make all this money. I got her stealing my shit. Jay-Z stealing my shit. The government stealing my shit. People making movies about me and my life. They all pulling on... Everybody everywhere pulling on my energy. And I just went through and just cut this big ass... I went and got one of them sickles. And went out swoosh. I fucked all they ass up. They all in trouble. I don't know what the fuck these people... Protect your energy, y'all. These people was thirsty and desperate. They coming around taking a residual shit that you just say day to day that don't really mean a whole bunch to you, but it sound good to them because they got ideas. So they going around picking up shit that they can take. Cause these motherfuckers is... It's not even on their last like rope. They like on this tiny little like floss string like this. They hanging on by a tiny thread. Okay, not even a rope, a thread. They hanging on by a thread and they picking up all kinds of shit. That movie, I didn't even watch that shit. I seen that shit. I seen that shit. I seen the previews for Ironheart. I was like, I'm not, but I could tell from the previews that shit was about me. I was like, I ain't watching this shit. I'm tired of these motherfuckers stealing from me, man. Like they ain't paying a nigga. They ain't asking permission. I was like, listen. I was like, I ain't, man. This is what they want. I ain't doing, I ain't watching this shit, bro. I ain't watching this. I can't stand them because it just makes me mad. And I'm learning to balance. This whole thing, these last few months that I haven't been live, is me learning how to balance my energy and my emotions so that I can be, they disrespectful as hell, so that I can be a more balanced, productive husband and father, like, so I don't be like get mad at shit that's really nothing. I done been through a lot these last 2 months, and it's not like from people doing shit to me. It's from me learning, me studying myself, like I told y'all to do. I was like, don't worry about it. Like, focus on you. Like, it's about you. I kept telling y'all it's about you, not about nobody else. Focus on yourself. Focus on your healing. Focus on the things you eat better. Like, shit like that. Studying yourself. That's what I've been doing. And I've learned a lot about me. Okay? I've learned a lot. Ascending, exactly. I want y'all to ascend with me. No more descending. The higher we go up, the harder it is for them to project and attach cords. They can only go so high. They're so low vibrational. And that's why they're really mad at me right now. Because it's hard as fuck to attach stuff to me. They are just like, I'm slippery as fuck to them. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, they wasting their time and they're angry. So now the last resort is, like I said, they got somebody around here following me in my new neighborhood. I go outside. Like I told y'all, the kids love me. I got a new little friend. She 4 years old. She came. I was sitting outside at. I don't even want to give away too much about where I live. I was outside and my friend came up. She live in my neighborhood. I'm in a neighborhood that's like kind of like secluded. We got cameras everywhere. I got my own laundry like room and everything. My mailbox got a key. Like, I live in a pretty nice place, and I'm far away from some bullshit, from people being able to do bullshit to me. And it's cameras and it's security on grounds, and it's like it's just like in a neighborhood within a neighborhood. I'm in a neighborhood within a neighborhood. It's kind of like a gated community, but it's not. It's not gate. It's a gate around here, but it's not really gated. It's not like you got to tap in a code or anything. You know what I mean? It's a gate, but it's not gated. Okay. Every time I go out to go to the store, this weirdo dude is at this certain spot, and he's asking me Like yesterday when I went to the store, this motherfucker asked me if I wanted a half bottle of water, a half bottle of Mountain Dew, and a cigarette. I ain't smoked cigarettes since March. Okay? Thank you, family. Yeah, I finally got my own place. You know what I mean? It was nice where I was living before, but now I got my own house. Okay? I got my own house now. But, so thank you. I appreciate that. Because motherfuckers didn't think I could be able to do it. Because it's expensive as fuck to live in Hawaii. It's hard as fuck. It's expensive to live here. And it's hard to find housing. That's why a lot of Hawaiians, it's only like 10% of the people that live here are Hawaiian. There's not a lot of Hawaiians that live here. They all moved to fucking California, Washington, Las Vegas. They don't live here. They scattered abroad because it's too expensive. They done priced out the Hawaiians here. So I'm very blessed and thankful. But I had to do this because my family was, they put a power of attorney on me, right? And said I was incompetent and they need to be over my money because they stole my inheritance. I was smart as they asked. I moved to Hawaii and got my own housing. The most expensive place in America to live is Hawaii. Got my own housing, pay my own bills. And everybody that know me know I've always been independent. Since I was 17, I've been living on my own. So what's this bullshit about I need a power of attorney? Oh, because y'all stole my inheritance that I was supposed to get when I was 18, but y'all let it appreciate until it maxed out. Now y'all want to cash out on it and spend it. So now y'all feel like y'all got to put me in jail and put me in mental institutions so y'all can spill my millions of dollars that my true family left me. And y'all didn't even tell me I was adopted. Then y'all got this bitch over. Then y'all got my property. This bitch Badu putting businesses in my name and running my credit through the fucking ground on shell companies in my name. All y'all busted. All y'all got caught. All y'all did. And y'all got caught doing magic. Yeah, transmute that energy. That's why they mad, because I keep transmuting death. I've been telling these motherfuckers since 2010 that I'm immortal. I keep telling them, I'ma live forever. I'ma live forever. I showed they ass. You know how much that dude, Ajambu, Mike, that I told y'all about Christmas? He put something in my cup. And these readers keep saying they put something in your food, they tried to poison you. Ajambu was the one who tried to kill me. I think I told y'all this because he's the one who killed my wife's clone, and he took me to the beach that they killed my wife's clone on. And then on Christmas, he came and got me again. And I was drinking cassava with him. And then, but when I would smell the cup, it smelled weird. It smelled like death. And what I found out is what they was putting in my cup. They was putting dead people body part. Like they had crushed up some dead people. Remember when I had the dream in 2024, it's around March or April 2024, I told you I had a dream. And these motherfuckers was trying to attach shit to me. And then they was feeding me shit. And I was like, y'all feeding me a person? I said, y'all feeding me this? I had this dream about 8-9 months before the motherfucker showed up. And it hurt me because Ajamu was my brother. Michael, I put all the pieces together, and he was talking weird. He wanted me to get a passport and go out of the country with him. He was trying to give me a bag with $1 million in it to hide into the house where I was living before I moved here. He was trying to give me a cursed money bag to get me caught up. Listen, when I wasn't going for it, this is when he came on Christmas. And he gave me this cassava. First, he went and bought me some coconut water, and we sit in the car, right? And he had me drink half of the coconut water, and then he said, I got this cassava right here. This gonna take the edge off, because I was sad about my wife. I was like, man, this is the time my wife in the pop. Like, all the readers keep saying something big gonna happen for you for Christmas. You about to get a gift, blah 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 blah. But they kept telling me to watch out for somebody else that's coming in too. But they said somebody else trying to come in too. But your wife coming, you know, the one you've been looking for coming around Christmas or whatever. Just watch out. And I figured out what the block was. The shit that they put in my drink was something that they were just trying to attach to me. It was a body. They used dried, crushed up body parts Put it in a cassava, because the cassava was in a bottle, and $dollars for this. A little bit of it was gone already. So, but he poured it in my coconut. I had like this much coconut water because for some reason he said it might taste a little weird. This nigga said it might taste a little weird, but that's the medicine in it. He's like, I know you had cassava before, but he said, but this my people. He's like, my people make this cassava. It's very strong. You know what I mean? Might taste a little weird, but you gonna taste the medicine in it. So I take it, it's like it do kind of stink. It smell like ass. You know, for real. I was like, I smelled it. It smelled like ass. But I still drink it. What's good, Faith? I saw him, and then like when he pouring it in, he pouring it like this, and he looking, and he going like this, shaking it up, well, stirring it, whatever you call this. He going like this, making sure it's all incorporated and shit. I get it. This is when they figured it out. This was sealed the deal for him. They was like, this nigga is immortal for real because they were waiting for me to die. I was supposed to be dead by the 1st of this year, 2025. That happened on Christmas.